Welcome back to Adventure with Advantage, Episode 2. So last time, uh, our heroes, Levi, Elamir, and Steel Scar, all met at the Goblin Gazette hoping to get jobs. After Levi had an interview, they were told that they had an assignment they were going to go on, and that assignment required them to delve into the sewers beneath Eserim to figure out exactly what was going on down there. Last they had heard, there were some creatures coming out, and the guard had blocked off entrance. So they head out to the sewers and were eventually pointed in the direction of the captain of the guard named Lucas Doring. And after speaking with him, he, while not able to sanction their excursion into the sewers, was willing to look the other way because he just wanted the problem taken care of, because he was mainly concerned with keeping people safe, but his hands were bound due to a political matter that was keeping him from just clearing out these sewers. So he was hoping they could take care of it for him. So then they head into the sewers, ran into some slug creatures on their way down there, and after exploring a little more, also ran into some two-headed rats. And after they took out those rats, decided to take a rest, and that is where we will pick up tonight. Alright guys, so I believe you guys just finished up a short rest.
Yeah, we
What would
did.
you like
Yep.
to do?
I'm gonna turn to Levy's the one that got the actual thing to write in to send back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To
Actually, he did
Rogers
not.
the one that gave it to him, right?
No,
He
they
didn't
haven't given
actually-
it to me
he
yet
didn't
'cause we're
actually
not
give
official
it to you
members.
yet. Yep. Because you
Oh,
guys
this
aren't
is a
official
test.
members yet.
That's right. Never
And
mind.
you're not that far away, too. It's just, you're
Yeah,
still in the
yeah,
town.
yeah.
We're basically under them.
Yeah, we're under them. So,
Exactly.
from my knowledge, I saw that one of these basically took us in a circle back to the pool room.
Yeah, so you guys started. I'm trying to remember how to do the little. Isn't
We
that
started up
there you go.
here.
Yeah, you started up there, and then you head down. That's where you fought
Over
the
here.
slugs in that room up there. Yeah, and then you went down. You peered down this hallway over here, and didn't go down there. Then you went in this room. After making your way through that, you found that this curved back around, and that's when you were attacked by the rats.
Yeah,
And the rat's body, by the way, is still smoking from. Actually, I don't think it's smoking. I think it was blown to bits by Levy.
it was charred. Yeah, it was charred by
What was
Levy.
that, 2 damage? 1 damage? Something like
It
that?
was 3 damage.
3.
3 damage for the win.
There we go.
For
So
the
yeah,
rat kebab.
what would you guys like to do?
So I look at both of them and I'm like, if this is how it's gonna be, it might seem that a lot of these corridors might just take us around in circles. So I say it wouldn't hurt to explore all these options. We might just end up in this pool room, or we might find a new room to explore. But that's just my judgment based on this first path we followed.
Yeah, they do appear to be going in circles since we came back around. I do wonder if the other ones are going to be connecting to it as well. Shall we go back and explore the other way that we came?
So you're saying like north on the map?
Like this way or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go that way.
We
By the
can
way,
go that way.
if you're gonna move your guys, do it slowly, so you don't go, booking it past anything. Yeah, just try and do one at a time.
So I guess we're gonna go back down towards this room so we can head over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I keep an eye out to see since we had those rats that fell down on us? Can I keep an eye out and make sure that there's no more rats like on the ceiling or anything?
Sure, you can roll a perception check when you.
All
Yeah, just
right,
go ahead and roll a
hold on.
perception check as you're keeping an eye out as you guys are moving along.
All right, 15 total.
Can I
Okay.
watch our back?
Yeah, you can kind of, look behind you. And you do, if I remember right, I think Levy and Steel Scar have a light on them. And that
Yeah, we
should
do have the
last
light.
an
The light.
hour.
Probably should
They
be
cast light on
you
each
probably-
other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
we-
actually
yeah.
dark at this point. So you guys
Yeah.
have to cast light again.
Yeah,
All right,
I have
I'll-
dark. I still have dark vision though, so
Yeah, I don't, so I'm
I
gonna
think-
cast
I
light.
think Levy's the only one who does not, so. Alright,
All
what are
right.
you casting light on, just out of curiosity?
I'll probably do it on Steel Scar.
Okay.
so that I can see where he is.
So you reach
All
forward
right.
and put it on his back, so he now just has a
Yeah.
little light on his back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I got a 15 for my perception check, so I can
Okay.
look around and see if I see any more rats, like maybe dwindling on the ceiling or something,
All right.
or
So why don't you
around
go
us.
ahead and make your way to that spot? Can you see my little marker?
Over here.
Yep.
All
There you
right.
go. All
So,
right.
yeah.
So yeah, you make your way through that room. Don't see anything on the roof. You're not entirely sure that the rats came from the ceiling, but
No, but since I never saw where they
Drop
came
rats.
from, I'm keeping eyes
Yeah.
on the ceiling, floor, around us. Maybe they came out through a hole on the wall. Who knows?
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, so as you get to this point, you see a bunch of rubble here, right below you. And
Right here?
clear it off. Yeah. Up.
Okay. Yeah, I want to push up one more and like look down this
Okay.
hallway just in case.
Yeah. So what you can see is basically as you get to this point in the hall, you see kind of like roots that have broken through from the ceiling, have broken a bunch of stone that have fallen down in this pathway here. So it's kind of
Alright.
blocking the path. Go ahead and actually roll a perception check to see what you can actually see past the rubble, because the rubble is blocking quite a bit.
Okay, question. This rubble, is it roots or is it like rocks and stuff like that too?
So it's rocks and stones. You can see above you that roots kind of pushed. Right. So this is stonework. This entire sewer
Okay,
system, and
so
the
and
roots
it's
broke through
blocking
from
our
the
whole
top.
path.
Yep.
It's blocking. Okay. All right. Let me. You said perception?
Yeah, to see what you can kind of see from where you're standing in that room.
All right. I got a 9.
Okay. So from what you can kind of see just looking around, you can see that it does appear that there's a room in there, and you see more rubble as well. But you
Alright.
can't really make out anything in particular. But you can see actually that the room doesn't go that far in. It kind of goes to about right here.
So that's as much as I can see.
Yeah, so that's a wall at the far side. But
Alright.
you can't really make out what exactly is on the ground or anything. You just can see that there's a wall there, kind of through the holes in the rubble.
All right. So I let them know that basically our pathway is blocked and we have no other option than basically to push this way.
Sounds good. I'll follow your lead.
All
I'm
right, so
a bit blind down here, so don't
We're
really
not
want
able to
to.
squeeze past the rubble.
You think you could try moving stuff if you want, or making a little bit of room if you'd like.
Okay.
can I try that? Can I
You
try
can
to lift
certainly
some of
Yeah.
the boulders away?
Go ahead, muscles.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
actually just roll a straight strength check to see how much you can just muscle out of the way.
All right. 22.
22? All right.
Yeah.
So you guys watch as Steel Scar just mans up and starts heaving rocks to the side. Just, the rocks are clattering. It's the Exactly.
I'm just trying to push it
Feels
like
that looks heavy, man. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Just
Cool.
Bardic
Glad you're
inspiration.
Okay. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna still stand back over here and watch you do this again.
So yeah, he is
guy.
actually kind of able to make a bit of a hole that you think you'd maybe be able to crawl through at this point. Because
Could
you're
we
able to move
all
away
crawl
some of
through
the
it?
smaller stuff. You'd probably have to go one at a time, but yeah, you think you'd be able to crawl in.
I would like to go in first just to make sure that the path in front of us is clear.
Okay.
So I would like
Sounds
to
good.
move right here.
All right, go ahead and move in. So you move into the room.
And I want to inspect the room and make sure it's
Alright.
safe for the other two to join
Sure.
in. So I want to make.
So, as you enter the room, what you're able to see is you see more rubble. So it looks like the roots didn't just block that entrance there. It's kind of messed up the whole room here. And then, sorry, give me 1 second to get to this room. Where are you?
I am the one that's lit up, so I should have a nice field.
Yeah. Go ahead and
right?
roll a perception check as you're kind of peering around the room to see what's in there.
All right. That's a natural one.
Natural one. Okay. Yeah. So you're able to see Just there's a bunch of rubble. You're seeing the wall on the far side.
All right.
But you don't see anything that looks dangerous or
So
like
to
that
me, it looks
in this
clear.
room. Yeah, it looks clear.
So I shout behind me, letting them know, guys, it's clear. Come on in. So I'll
All right.
move up like a little forward here, so I can make space for them to
Okay.
go in.
Is this like the extent of the room?
Yeah, it's not a very big room.
Is there anything in there? I guess he did perception, didn't see anything.
As far as he can see, he didn't see anything. You're welcome to
Okay.
go into the room and look around if you want.
Yeah, I just let you guys know that it looks clear to me and it looks safe.
Yeah, he was mainly looking to see if there's anything dangerous in the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my my perception for that.
Okay. I say we move on then. If there's nothing in there.
All right. So now I guess-
Can I go in and like look for stuff?
Yeah, you can go in. So you can squeeze past
After
Elamir
you.
and make your way in. All right, go ahead and roll a perception check.
and it's shiny in here because I'm shiny.
Yeah, so it's pretty bright.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
20.
Okay.
Not natural.
So Levy, as you walk in, yeah, it looks like a lot of rubble. You're seeing the roots kind of breaking out from the top. You're seeing that there's kind of a grate above the top of this room on the ceiling. Kind of that's where the water seems to be collecting, and it was before this room kind of started collapsing. The water that was collecting in this room is kind of being diverted toward that slug room, is what it looks like. So it's kind of just this big sewer system of draining the water away. But something that you do see that you're surprised that Steel Scar missed is you see what looks like some skeletal remains buried beneath some of the rubble right over here. Oh, sorry, I keep trying to do it on the map that you guys are seeing. So right here.
Click and hold.
Yep. Maybe not that one. It's that one. There you go. So right there, on your left. And so, yeah.
Can I examine them?
Yep. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Nice.
With-
All right.
I don't know. 22, so.
Okay.
You
So
investigated that rock so hard.
Yeah. So it looks like I said, the skeletal remains, like they're as you're starting to move the rubble around, you're kind of kicking around some stuff, and you're kind of starting to get the smell of this body in here. Most of it's decayed, but there's still a little bit of flesh on it. So you see what looks like just a pair of regular leather armor, some boots. You see a dagger on this body, and as you're kind of rummaging through, you also find a gem that is about the size of your fist when you pull it out and take a look at it.
Ooh.
Ooh, shinies.
Yeah.
So it's this deep red ruby that you're holding.
Deep red.
Yep.
That's
Wow. This looks pretty valuable. What do you say? What do you say we keep this, since or at least maybe find out who it belonged to, one way or the other?
I said we hold on to it for now. If there's no owner that shows up to claim it, well, if we say we found it, maybe a lot of people will try to claim it as their own.
Yeah,
True.
it's true.
Shifty
Very
people.
true.
So
I have no
said-
problems keeping it.
I said we keep it, and maybe, to be fair, I think since all three of us are risking our lives down there, maybe we divvy whatever it's worth 3 ways.
Totally cool with that. I couldn't be here without you guys, so definitely willing to share.
Do bards have any sort of detect magic spell?
I'm sure I could get it, but I don't
Not
have
currently.
it.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was
so
wondering
Not
if it's
not nothing
a
immediately
magic
right now.
gem. Okay.
So they have the ability, to be able to detect magic or detect kind of specifically if there's a spell on something. You can also roll an Arcana check to see maybe if you know anything about this ruby, or if maybe you can sense that there is some
Oh
sort
yeah, that'd be
of
probably
magic on
pretty
it.
good. Can I do an Arcana check on the ruby?
Yeah, you could, if you'd like.
Come on, Levy.
Ooh. 4.
Okay. So as you look over this ruby, you're not sure if there is anything magic about it. You don't really pick up anything of that, other than the fact that it's just a big red ruby, and it looks quite impressive. And you think maybe you can get some nice coin for this.
Cool. I can't really tell if it's magic, guys. But definitely going to be expensive.
Yeah, you think you could either maybe find someone who could appraise it or something like that.
Maybe we can find someone in town who knows something about this gem, can examine it.
Yeah, definitely. We can always ask when we get back. Let's. Should we continue on then?
Yes.
Let's
After
do it.
you.
I'll let you go first, big guy.
All right. So I'll
Right,
go
so
in
you
first,
Levy
and
steps to the side as Steel Scar makes his way through.
I'll make my way over here, and I guess
Alright.
we'll keep exploring this side.
All
I'll
right.
move like one box at a time,
Yep.
just so I
why
can
don't you
keep
go
an
right
eye out.
here? Dang, I keep trying to do the wrong one. Why don't
So
you go right
while
there
I'm
to the end of the
while
hallway?
yeah, while I'm walking around, I want to like investigate, make sure that it's safe. Like there's
Okay.
no
Yeah, go ahead
hidden,
and roll
like,
another
it's not-
perception check to see if you see anything.
Yeah,
And I'm just kind of keeping watch in the back.
Okay.
I wanna make sure that it's safe. That's a 3 investigation, a perception. That's
3 for
a 2.
perception. Oh,
That's a
3. Okay. So you kind of get to the end of the hall there, and so as you kind of get to the end of the hall, what you're able to see is you see this room, and it is lit up, so you can make out the easy to see stuff. So you get to the end of the hall and you see this room in front of you, and as you take a peek in, so you see this large open room with this large metal wheel in the center.
All right.
And the wheel is sitting on like this pole or something sticking out of the ground. So you can see there on the map, it's not like a wheel on. It's literally sitting straight up, like you could turn it.
Does it look like it's connected to something, or is it just there?
If you get closer, you could probably get a better look.
Yeah, I
but-
want to push in closer, like
Okay.
one tile at a time.
Yeah. Okay. And so as you kind of make your way more into the room, you do see a large door, similar to the doors that you saw in that room where you encountered the slugs right there.
Oh, okay. So as I push into the room, are these doors like closed? Because you did mention that over here the door was already slammed open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this one is closed. And so as you get closer to that wheel, you see that it is connected to some metal rod that seems to be going into the ground, and you're not sure where it goes from there.
Turn the wheel. Turn the wheel.
Before I turn the wheel, can I approach the door and see if it's locked or not?
Sure.
So I want to approach the door and see if it's.
All right. So as you get closer to the door, it's this big wooden door, and it seems to actually kind of be swollen from just the moisture down here. And again, what you're seeing is just kind of water that's just kind of making its way through these tunnels leading back to this bigger slug room that you guys were in.
So there's like water running next to us. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it's not like a rushing torrent of water. It's just kind of this, basically in the pathway that you guys are in, there's a small divot that just kind of leads back toward that main room. Where just kind of the
got
water's
it.
being led back. Yeah, so
Is
basically,
is it gross in here?
oh yeah, man, it's nasty.
I
You're in
mean,
sewers.
like on a scale of like 1 to really gross. Like,
Well,
what are we?
It smells terrible,
It's really gross.
and it's just kind of wet, and there's a lot of things that you see that you not sure exactly what it is.
Hmm.
Some fun guy.
Smells
God.
bad.
I'm not sure I like it in here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Does it smell bad?
Oh yeah, it smells bad, man.
So it's basically we're like in like legit nasty
you were,
sewers.
You were in a sewer system, yes. A nasty
Okay.
sewer system full of refuse and water and all sorts of nastiness.
So you never answered my question. Is that door locked?
Yes, so as you get closer to the door, like I said,
I
this
tried to
big
open
wooden
it.
door seems to be swollen from the water and the moisture. There doesn't seem to be like a handle or anything on it, but as you kind of push against it, it doesn't seem to budge whatsoever.
So I first I'll try to push against it. You said it doesn't budge, right?
Yeah.
Is there any way to pull it?
There's not really any handhold for you to grab onto to kind of pull. It's just this big wooden door, kind of with some metal, designs on it, but that's about it. It's
All
very
right.
simplistic.
One last thing. Can I put my ear to the door and see if I hear any noises behind it?
Sure.
Wait,
you
wait,
can
wait.
if you'd
Put your
want.
back of the hand first in case there's a fire.
Yeah, yeah. Might be a little too hot.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I do that.
All right. It doesn't feel warm.
Good,
Feels,
good. No fire.
Feels slimy though.
Okay, so can I like put like my ear close to the door and see if I hear
Sure.
any noises behind it?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right. Oh my God, 10.
Okay, 10. All right. Yeah, you're not really able to hear much.
All
Just
right.
kind of the sound of dripping water and kind of wind kind of making its way through these halls.
Guys, all I hear is water dripping. Maybe I should try to twist the wheel.
Yeah.
Let's twist the
Is-
wheel.
Is this pillar? Is that just like a support beam,
Yeah. from
like
what
it
you
was in
can
the other
tell.
rooms? Okay.
You can
Is
get closer if you
do I
don't
get any
feel
like
it.
magic off this wheel? Can I like check
You
it?
can check it
Do
out.
your
see if
Arcana
you
check.
See any magic on it?
8. Rolling really high for these.
We're saving the good ones for combat.
Yeah, we are. Our rolls are crap.
I'm gonna retire that die. That die's cursed.
All right. So, I'm gonna try to spin the wheel. We don't know which way it spins, right?
No, you're not sure, but you think once you kind of
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna.
kind of
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try to like spin it left,
Okay.
or that would be
Go ahead.
counterclockwise.
Yeah, so as you kind of grab the wheel, you can kind of figure out kind of, moving it about which direction you need to go, righty,
Yeah.
tighty, lefty, loosey,
Yeah.
But you do notice that it's kind of stuck at places. So I'm gonna need you to make a strength check to see if you're able to pull it open.
Straight
Or at least
strength
turn
or
this wheel.
athletics?
I would say straight strength. No, I'll give you athletics. Try athletics.
Okay.
Because
Awesome.
this isn't just muscling.
That's
You're able to
better.
kind of get some footing.
That's better. 25.
Okay. So you guys
Nice.
watch as Steel Scar just mans up and grabs this wheel and just starts.
Yeah, I
turning
just
it.
I try to turn it with all my strength, muscles just bulging out, just like because it feels pretty stuck, right?
Yeah, you think that just from
Whew.
the environment
Calcium
that it's
buildup.
in, yeah, it's
Hard
just
work.
kind of a bunch of crap's just kind of getting stuck on it and stuff.
Sweat just dripping down my face. I'm like, ugh!
Exactly. But as you're doing that, you guys see as the door in front of you slowly starts to open up.
Can we see anything inside of it?
So you're able to kind of get a. Let's see, let me. remove
So
this.
I'm pretty preoccupied trying to like slowly turn it, so I'll have them like see, I guess.
Yeah. So who's trying to take a peek down the hall or behind the door? I
either
should
one.
say.
I'll peek.
Okay. So Elamir, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh, dice almost fell off the table. A natural 1.
Okay. Well, what you can see is that the hall goes to about right here, and then it seems to turn down.
Okay.
Oh man, our rolls suck tonight.
Yeah, man, you guys are
It's
sucking.
okay. It's okay.
And
okay.
so as he's turning the door, you guys are hearing like this kind of grating, like moving, and as that's happening, you actually, if everyone can roll another perception check.
Hey.
My stuff included, or am I still spinning it?
I could
I
roll
would
for
say
us.
you could roll, but with disadvantage since you're kind of focused on turning this.
I can take a look. I can help. Right.
All right, I'll roll with disadvantage.
This time I rolled a 20, so
Wow.
got both ends covered.
What? I rolled a nat 20, but I had to roll with disadvantage.
That sucks.
So
Alright.
17 total.
Okay. And Levy, what'd you get?
I didn't roll. I didn't know I was supposed to. I was asking. I got a 19 with a 24.
Okay, so as that door
Yeah.
is opening, what you guys actually pick up is it sounds like from the direction behind you, so like not in this direction, but behind you guys, you're hearing what sounds like a door moving as well.
Hmm. I wonder if this is moving more than just this door.
Yeah, multiple doors.
I
Uh,
mean, Dilskar had to work pretty hard for that.
He was pretty sweaty.
Yeah.
oh, I'm just, I'm just,
Um.
I'm just there. Like I sit down and I'm like, that was tough.
Hey, can
Just
I
just
can
catching
I
my
kind of
breath.
run back to the main area?
Sure, if you'd like.
Yeah, and just kind of like walk this way.
So
Oh no, is it getting...
as you get there, what you see is that there was a door that way is now blocked.
Oh,
Oh, no.
that one's blocked.
Oh no!
I'm gonna. If I yell from here, do you think they'll be able to hear me? Probably. I'll yell anyways.
They'd be able to hear you.
Hey guys, it looks like it's blocked over here.
Oh, why am I only half surprised? I'm still there. I'm just still sitting, catching my breath because it was tough.
Should we go the other way down this hall then? I mean, we could also check all the way back and see if we can get back around through the loop.
I would say we should
Think go
push
forward.
for now. I
Yeah.
get back. I stand back up and
Dust yourself off.
I take point. Yeah, I dust myself off and I take point
Okay.
and I'll push down the hallway. Since we looked and we only heard that doors were closing, with those perception rolls, we didn't see anything else, did we?
No, so I was having you roll more in reaction to something that was happening.
All right, so I guess we'll push forward for now because it would make sense that maybe we looked, we were listening, and we thought everything was good. So I'll keep pushing forward, like tile by tile.
Okay.
Anything else I see, like pushing forward, like any other hallways?
Sure, so what you can see is that the hall extends down this direction.
I'll keep pushing forward, taking point, and as we make that turn, I'll try to look around again since we're like in the new hallway,
All right.
making sure it's safe. There's none of those rats or anything pushing about.
All right. So so you can see that there seems to be a room right in here. So you're gonna have to move forward a little more if you'd like to see what's in there.
So right here.
Yep. So you're stepping in the room there. All right. So as you enter there, you see another room.
And I want to check this room to make sure I'm still on the lookout for rats since we saw rats come out of nowhere at one
Okay. You go ahead and roll a perception check then.
I was thinking it might be booby trapped like a Skyrim dungeon.
point. Natural 20.
Nice. Okay. So as you enter this room, you can see that there is a hall straight ahead of you that is leading down this direction. And then you can see that there's a hall leading down here. But I'll say this is probably about as far as you can see.
Okay, but this room itself, there
Yeah, the
seems
room
to be
itself.
no-
So again, it just looks like some of the rooms you've come across where there's water that's being diverted back behind you guys. There's this pillar here to the side that seems to just be a structural pillar.
Yeah,
there's
those
like
pillars
moss
you-
on the walls and stuff, but that's about it. You're not seeing much else in this room.
So from our vantage point, I can be like, so we can push forward or go left. From our vantage point, this would be left, right? If we're looking
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think let's press forward and we can come back left if we need to.
Agree.
All right. So with that in mind, I'll keep pushing. I'll keep pushing down this hallway.
Okay. All right. So as you push down that hall, so you can see that the hall goes down to about right here, and then it turns, and you can't really see past that point.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Who built this place?
I did.
These builders.
Daddy DM did, but
That's right.
I'm gonna keep pushing and then look down this hallway and see what I see.
Okay. Excuse me. So you peek down that hallway, and what you can see is yet another room. And you're seeing a pillar similar to the ones that you've seen in other rooms.
Basically, those pillars are just what holds the this whole thing up. Right?
Yeah, it seems just be some structural piece to the structure.
I'll push forward to this gap and see what I see this way over here.
That is a wall.
That is a wall.
Yes.
And
Could I inspect the pillar?
Sure, you can inspect.
Like,
the
can I
pillar if you
squeeze
like.
past Steel Scar and inspect it?
go for it. I like push back towards the wall so he can pass
Sure, yeah.
by me.
I'm keeping lookout.
And then what do you want me to roll?
You can go ahead and roll an investigation check if you like to just check out the pillar.
That would be a 14.
14. So from what you're seeing from the pillar, it just seems to be made from some sort of stone work that's been here for quite some time. You're seeing kind of just slime and algae that's grown on this pillar, but other than that, you're really not seeing much. It leads up into the ceiling above you, and sorry, let me reveal the rest of the room to you guys.
Do I recognize any of the slime or algae?
You can roll a nature check if you'd like.
Sure, why not? I mean, that would be a 2 with a +1, so a nat 1.
looks nasty. It
That's
looks
what
like,
you know.
It looks like the algae that you've seen in the rest of this
So
kind of
I'll-
wet environment.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Oh,
so
so
the
something
room
leads
opens
that
up
leads
down
down
there.
too.
Yeah, it leads
I'll
down.
push down
sorry.
here next. I'll push here next to Levy, and over here down this way. Is that like just a wall, or is there stairs, or is there, or is that just it?
What you're seeing is as you can see that this leads down a hallway down this direction.
Oh snap!
It's so
Okay.
twisty.
So twisted.
Oh, this double backs.
So I'm gonna push forward just a little bit ahead of the group just to make sure everything is safe.
Okay.
I do have my my sword in hand. Always keeping watch.
Always. Ever.
Yes, from my military training, from what I remember, is always be on guard.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna look around, try to perceive any dangers, make sure it's safe.
All right. So you see that the room seems to continue on that direction.
I'll keep pushing forward, slowly. I'm not going fast. I'm going pretty slow. Taking very cautious steps.
Okay.
Basically, using my hands to be like signaling, like, okay, it's
To them
good.
what's
Come
going
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you keep pushing forward, and you can eventually see that it opens up.
So I have
behind you.
no military training, so he's just doing these hand gestures to me, and I'm just like, okay.
You're like, all right, that sounds good.
Like do you say that loudly or what?
No, I'm just shrugging.
Crap.
I'm gonna look over and look behind me and just shrug.
All right.
To
And
Eleanor.
and I'll keep pushing up this hallway here.
All right, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Shoot. Hold on. Oh, it's right
See
here.
what you
I
can
dropped
see
my
in
die.
this room.
All right. Shit. 2.
2. Okay, so what you can see from your vantage point is you're just seeing this room, and you actually see a bit more in this room. So it looks similar to the rooms you've seen. Up to
right.
the top right there, you can see that there is a hall.
What
that
is
leads-
this?
And
You
what
rolled
you're
a 2, you
seeing-
don't know.
what you're
I don't
seeing
know.
Is it looks to be some sort of campsite.
All right. And then I put my hand up and basically signal to stop because that's all I noticed, right? Just the campsite.
Yeah, you just see kind of like this small bonfire and a tent.
I'll stay. Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at, and I'll be like, guys, stop. There's a campsite here.
Is there any food?
You can
Do
go
you want to
check it out.
investigate the campsite?
Yeah.
So
I mean, we know
I'll push-
someone's doing things down here, so could this be the person or whoever that's causing all these issues?
I'll push up and move
You're not sure?
and move over here just so I can give them clear passage into the room.
Does it look like the campsite's been like used recently?
So go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Ugh, 5. Terrible.
Okay. So you can see that there seems to be some sort of like small bonfire that was here. It doesn't look like it's been used recently, but you do see like some charred wood that's just kind of sitting in this small spot, and then you see the tent. What you also see kind of on the ground is you see some skeletal humanoid figures laying kind of around the campfire.
So like all around it, basically.
You see two actually.
Okay. Are they like full skeletons and kind of like search them?
Yeah, so you can take a look at them if you'd like.
Some dead things.
Yeah,
Want to
so
inspect them, I guess.
yeah. So are you, from what, just kind of like at a quick glance? Oh wow, you went off the map. Just at a quick glance, right? You know you never really seen a skeleton before, or I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you've never seen the inside of a human fully, but it doesn't. It looks humanoid, but there's something about it that's off, right? So you have the legs and the arms and the body look normal, but as it gets to kind of the head seems to look almost like some sort of rat or something.
Hmm.
As
Oh,
as
no.
he's investigating it, can I also approach that body and with the experience that I've had, like training with the military and killing things, could I investigate, make like more of a like a medicine check and find out what the cause of death was?
Sure, if you'd like. Yeah, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
16.
Okay. These skeletons, it seems like the flesh has just been completely stripped from the skeletons.
Gross.
You're surprised that they're still. I mean, it's not like a perfect skeleton sitting there. They're kind of scattered about because it looks like there's nothing holding them together. But the form's there enough that you can kind of make it out. But yeah, there's nothing holding these skeletons together.
So does it look like it was like basically like skinned and everything?
You're not sure exactly. You're not seeing like kind of any
Like knife
blood or
marks or
anything on the
anything?
ground. No, you're not seeing any like marks or anything on the bones themselves. It just looks like they were.
Natural death?
It looks like the whatever was on these bones was just completely stripped off.
Okay. I'll
Hmm.
relate I'll relate whatever knowledge I think I have to them.
Okay,
Could I do an Arcana check on the bones?
sure if you'd like.
No whammy. 17.
17. You're not picking up anything magical, arcane magic on the bones. Just from your experience, though, there's something uh, weird about obviously this human rat-looking thing. It doesn't seem normal.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering, I guess kind of my reasoning behind it was just like to see if it was like killed in a magical fashion too, and like there's any residue
Gotcha.
left
You're not
on the.
picking up any like residual magic in this area.
Okay, cool. Is there a hallway behind me? Is that
Yes,
what that
there
is?
is. Yeah.
Can I peek into it?
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't get like grabbed.
Yoink.
Yeah. So there's a hall right there.
Scooby Doo.
Do we want to go through the tent before we leave?
Yeah, I want to check out the tent.
Okay. Yeah. Whoever wants to check out the tent, go ahead and roll a investigation check. See what you can find in there.
21.
While they investigate that, I'll stand more or less over here
Okay.
and like make sure that these hallways stay safe. Just basically more like be on guard.
Okay.
I'll help investigate then.
All right. So Elamir, you said you rolled a 21.
Yep.
Okay. And what do you go ahead and roll, Levy?
Oh, okay. Lower than a 21.
Which was what?
15.
Okay. So as you guys kind of start scrounging through the tent, what you do find is a small sack in there, and there's, as you kind of open up the sack and take a look, there's about 80 pieces of gold in there, and you just kind of see some discarded bits of food, leftover refuse here. There's not much else in this tent.
Definitely.
Just a sack of coins.
Sack of coins, bedrolls. It's a tent. Someone was sleeping in, but yeah, that's about the only thing that you really see of importance here.
Cool. We can grab these, I guess. Then they obviously won't be missing it.
So it was 80.
Yep.
Yeah, we can. I'll just hop out of the tent and we can divide it up amongst ourselves.
80 divided by 3.
Or do you want to just wait until we get back and we can divide it up in a bit?
Yeah, I'll just hold it for now. We should keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's keep moving.
Guys
Then.
down in there.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
found some gold. We can split it up in a bit. Found 80
Nice.
ish, somewhere around there.
I do that test that I've always seen in cartoons where I bite one of the coins to see if it's real, but I don't understand how that
bite
helps
it.
anything.
It is real. It hurts.
Ow.
It's
All
not
right,
candy.
good.
It's not chocolate gold pieces.
So
So
with
you're
that
good.
done, I'm gonna push towards this way,
Okay.
following the path, and see.
All right.
We see.
Go ahead and take a step back.
Oh no.
Okay, right here.
So you guys watch as Steel Scar takes a step forward like he's been doing, and suddenly you just kind of hear this sound as you see shimmering before you this large cube.
Oh no.
Steel Scar steps right inside.
Oh,
I
no.
need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck.
I got
All
8.
right. I got a 21.
All right.
I got a 19.
All right. So we have Steel Scar has 21, right?
Yes, sir.
Levy has 19.
Yep.
Elamir, what'd you have?
8.
8.
Damn it! I should be checking for traps if I'm gonna take the lead.
And-
Crap! I forgot about that.
Let me see what.
I don't think that's a
Ooh.
trap.
Yeah, we found Jello.
All right. So, real quick. So basically, yeah. So you guys see Steel Scar step forward and just get sucked into this cube that it was sitting right in front of you, but it's like you were staring at it. But the moment he steps into it, you're able to see it.
Okay.
And
Am I stuck?
Yeah, so here, I'm looking up real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and do is this. Alright.
Oh crap! What are you doing, Carthus?
Oh no.
Oh no! You're rolling a lot of dice.
So you take 15 points of acid damage.
Oh my
as
god!
You are restrained in this thick, gooey substance that seems to just be very difficult to move around in. So that's what happens as soon as you step into it. So the first one to react is you, Steel Scar. So what would you like to do?
So I have a reaction. You said to that.
Yeah, so basically you step into the cube. The moment you
Mhm.
step in, you take that acid damage.
Oh
And
my God, that's a
on
lot.
your turn, you are restrained inside of this cube.
Can I try stabbing the cube with my blade?
So you are restrained while you're in there, which means you cannot move. What you can try and do is, let me see real quick. I believe
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
trying to
you can
slash-
try and get out. Well, I don't think you can attack while you're inside of it. You can try and get out.
Can I
let's
can I
see.
use my strength to push into this square over here?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to see what it is. Let's see. So it's special save.
Just walk right through the cube.
No, I mean if it's a cube and I'm stuck in it, maybe I can use my strength to pull my feet out of
All right,
it.
so you can try
Mm.
and escape if you'd like.
Yeah, I
so
wanna
that will
use
be
my,
that will be your action to try and escape.
Yeah,
So that
strength
will
saving,
be a
throw, right?
strength. Just be a strength check.
Oh, strength check. All right, come on. I have good strength. I got to be able to get out of this. 21.
21. All right, so you were able to pull yourself out as you guys just hear this popping noise as Steel Scar. Which way are you going? Are you going toward Levy? You're on the other side.
Right
Okay.
here, because they're currently taking up these spaces, so I'm gonna move right there
Yep.
and like turn around and face it.
All right, and so you're able to break out and move to the other side, and that is your turn.
I can't use bonus actions or anything.
You could use a bonus action if you like. You've used your action and your movement at this point. You still have some movement left if you want to move, but you've used your action to get out.
Yeah, I want. Okay, so. I don't really have.
So you got all your stuff back at the short rest, remember?
Yeah, so since I already used my action, I'm gonna. That's it for my turn.
Okay. All right, next up is Levy.
All right. So see this cube. Have I seen these before? And probably not. No, or heard about them.
You could roll intelligence check to see if you've seen one of these before.
Probably didn't. We're looking at a solid 5.
Yeah, you're not sure. It's just cubey, and
What the hell is it? It's cubey.
it seems jello-y like, and it seems to pretty much
Cubey, what
fill
is
up
it?
the entire hallway. Like it's just fitting right
Can I
in
stay
there.
a couple steps back, like kind of like towards this direction or something? Like trying to get like hide
So
behind the tent almost.
you could try and take a step back, but it would get an attack on you as you try and step back.
Got it. Well then I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on it at level 2.
Okay. And what is that?
I need a what is it? Wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. And it's a 14.
Saving throw. 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's my dice? So it rolled an 8, so it failed. So what happened?
Cool. So need a bunch of d6s. Uh, 6, 11, 13 damage, and it has to immediately use its reaction to move as far away as possible.
Okay. So how much damage did you do it?
13.
Okay.
Psychic.
13. So it has to move away from you. Okay, so what it does is it moves towards Steel Scar.
But doesn't do much for it to get away from him.
Why is it not letting me select my cube? Oh, am I on the wrong
You
layer?
have it on your DM screen.
Yep, wrong layer.
Mm.
Alright, so it's going to move that way. And so when it enters your space... so you said it has to use its reaction to move? Or it has to use its action on its turn? So it has to move on your turn or its turn?
Well, it just says
Let's see.
must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay. Alright.
So basically, it's moving right now.
Yeah, so it's moving right now. So
And then I just want to look at Steel Scar and be like, be inspired, my friend. And just blast him with some bardic inspiration.
What are you just telling them to be inspired? That's your inspiration?
Yeah, I want you to be inspired, my friend. Feel the strength flow through you. Strength of my words.
Question, Zero. When you read that, did it say it has to use its full movement to
Yeah,
Up to
let's
its full
use
movement.
Up to its full
up
movement.
to its full
So
movement?
Steel Scar, what I need you to do is I need you to make a strength or a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on!
As
All
this
right.
cube, you hear.
Yeah,
you
no,
just
it
see the
says,
cube book it from Levy.
Yeah, as far away as it's able to. So like however far maximum
Yep.
could go, it moves
And
that
so
distance.
Steel Scar, what you're able to see from where you moved was that this hall opens up that direction.
All right, and you said a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yep, dexterity saving throw.
All right, it's 19.
19. Okay, so man, I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna work. So
You could say something like, "I roll out
Right,
of the way."
So yeah, so basically you see this cube start to move toward you and it starts to like suck you in, but you just are able to muscle and make sure it doesn't. Oop, I'm grabbing you on accident, sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. If you have to
And
move
so
me,
yeah,
go.
you're gonna move there as the cube moves this direction.
So wouldn't I get an attack of opportunity
I would
if it's moving
say.
past me?
Sure.
Your
I'll
call.
say you can have one. Yeah.
All right.
You're able to kind of move out of the way, and you can take a swipe at it as it moves by.
All right. What is it plus?
You also have that 1d6 from me.
Yeah. 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right.
The cube's not too difficult to hit. It's pretty slow
Yeah.
and big.
So 2d6 plus 4. I get to reroll those 2. 11 damage.
All right. So you slash at this thing as it just moves on by you as there's a big old cut in it. But yeah, it keeps moving.
Such a gross
So
noise.
next up
And then-
is. Oh,
Could I move out of the way? Like, kind of,
Yeah.
so that,
Which direction you want to move?
probably like that way?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just kind of like here-ish.
Yep. So you
Take
go
up the
see
rear so
another-
I don't take up the space to get
Mhm.
through the hallway.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So next up is Elamir.
I outranked the cube.
You what?
My initiative was higher than the cube's.
Yes. The cube
Oh.
is not very dexterous. So yes, you
Okay.
beat the cube.
All right. Okay, so what I want to do then is kind of bow ready, just pop down the field and try to shoot it with my bow here.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Is that cool?
Hold on. I think I jacked it up. So I don't think the cube can hear. All right.
The
Yes,
cube
let's
can't
see.
hear?
Condition immunities, blind senses.
Oh, if it can't hear, then yeah, then it would
Senses,
be.
blind sight.
If it's deaf, it does
Yeah,
nothing.
I don't think it's. I think it's deaf.
Oh man.
All right, rewind.
Yeah. So I don't think the cube. All right. Well, to avoid retconning, we'll just say.
Oh well, I guess
cube
yeah,
moves-
they just wouldn't move away. It would
moves,
still take
it moves to
half.
there. We'll say it moves to there, and it's gonna stay right there for right now. And
Okay.
It'll start to move back. That was my
All
bad.
right. No
yeah.
worries.
So Elamir, what were you gonna do?
So I was gonna move here and then shoot the bow.
Okay.
And my roll would have been a 15.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna make sure I got the right dice. I did 5 damage, and then I'm gonna use my planar warrior and add. Let me make sure I rolled the right dice. Yeah. So my first was 5, and then add 7 to that.
So it's 12. Okay. So you've dealt 12 damage to it as the arrow just sinks into the cube, and then it just stays there. Do you want to move anywhere? Or you want to stay right there?
I'd like to move back if that's okay.
Okay. Where do you want to move? Right there. All right. Now it is the cube's turn. The cube
Oh, no.
is going to move back up. 2. And it is going to move back into Steel Scar's spot.
Oh, come
Steel Scar,
on.
you're going to have to make another dexterity saving throw.
Can I ask how the cube moves? Does it bounce or does it like tumble?
It just
Alright.
no, it just slowly like a slug. You just see it.
Alright.
Like how the bottoms of it kind of wiggling
I can
and it
use
moves forward.
I can use the
Good to know.
inspiration on saving throws too, right? If I need it.
My inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
It's if I need it. Oh no, I don't need it. It's 21.
21. All right, so you are able to, as the cube tries and slurp you up, you're able to kind of step to the side. So you're gonna have to move 5 feet in one direction away from the cube.
Since I'm facing this way already, I would just like try to roll right here.
Okay. So yeah, you.
I would like
it.
roll and turn to face it. Basically, that's what I would do.
So go ahead and about face. There you go. So you're facing it. All right.
Yep.
And that is the cube's turn. Actually, I'm sorry. I think it can make an attack. Yeah.
It can.
Yeah. So it's gonna reach out with this. So it tried to engulf you. It failed on that. So now you see kind of this like pseudopody arm reach out and kind of take a swipe at you. And it's gonna roll an 11, which will miss.
Yeah, it'll miss.
All right. So you're able to deflect it off your armor as the cube or the pseudopody thing bounces off. So
Awesome.
we're back at the top with Steel Scar.
Not today. I'm breathing heavily because of the fact that I had to like try to escape it multiple times already. So I get angry. Like I'm pretty mad at it right now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna activate my fighting spirit. As a bonus action, I can give myself benefits that last until the end of my next turn. I then gain advantage on my attacks and resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. I get those back after a short rest. And I'm also gonna try to attack it with Great Weapon Master.
All right.
So I'm gonna roll to hit.
Yep.
With that advantage. So it'll be 20 to hit, not nat.
That's a hit.
All right. And then I'm gonna roll 2d6. I get to re-roll those. Double sixes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Don't forget
26
the +10.
damage.
There you go, 26. All right, so you slash at this thing as there's just this big old slash across the QB cell.
You just hear me like do like some battle cry, like and just slash straight down at it with like
All
anger
right.
and power.
You see just parts of the cube split as it's trying to reform around the slash that you've just left in it. All right, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's my whole turn.
All right.
I don't want to move because I want to be the one that blocks its way.
Okay. All right. Then next up is Levy.
Can I blast it with an Eldritch Blast then?
You could, yeah.
I would like to do that.
All right, go for it.
That would be a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
And then where's my 10? There's a 10. That would be 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. Hey, do you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, I do. I kind of want to like move back. I know I'm backing myself into a corner, but kind of want to just move away from that thing because Steel Scar looks like he's able to kind of like not get hit by it. So
okay. So you're gonna move
I'm counting on him.
Okay. All right, Elamir, you are up next.
I am your tank.
It's his job.
All right, I'm gonna move a little bit, and I'm gonna shoot from here. Would
Okay.
that be disadvantage?
No, I'd say you could be able to shoot past Steel Scar. You got
Alright.
an angle to get through.
I rolled a whopping 9.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
It's not terribly difficult to hit this thing. It's pretty massive and pretty much takes out the whole hall.
9
Okay,
hits.
cool.
Nice.
6 plus 3, so 9 damage.
Okay. As the arrow sinks into it, the form of it seems to be struggling to stick together, but it is still up. Do you want to move anywhere else, or are you good right there?
I'm gonna sit here and protect our bard.
Okay.
Protect me.
Back to the cube. So the cube is going to, again, move into Steel Scar's square and try and engulf it. So Steel Scar, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
You shall fail again. 14.
All right, that is a success. So you are able
Oh
to
my god, I was
move-
shooting bricks when I said 14.
move 5 feet either
I'll
direction.
move down here.
Okay. So you're able to, as the cube moves forward and tries to suck you in, you're able to pull yourself back. And now it's going to make an attack against you.
Alright.
So that's going to be a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
That does hit. All right.
Yep.
So you just see this pseudopody arm reach out and hit you and deal 12 acid damage.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
As it just
Not
kind of
looking
like
too good, bud.
hits
If
against
this
your
was-
armor and you just hear as it's burning your skin.
If this was a Pokemon game, you would hear the red bar right now. Yup.
And just keeps going.
And that is its turn.
It's my turn now, right?
Yes, it is your turn.
Alright, so I do still have Fighting Spirit activated because it'll end on this turn. So once again, I will attack you with advantage, and I will use Great Weapon Master again.
All right.
I still have Levy's inspiration
Yes, you
You
do.
because
do.
I have not used it yet. Natural
Less than
20.
10 minutes
Oh,
here. So.
nice.
Oh, yes.
All right. So go ahead and roll dice damage twice.
So you want me to roll it twice or
Yeah, so
double it?
you'd usually do 2d6. So roll 2d6. Oh, I'm sorry. Roll 2d6 and then double it. That's what it is.
17, 15, 16, 17, 18, 28 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I grab my blade, and I basically like hold it towards my waist area, and I just thrust it into it as deep as I
Straight
can,
in.
and I just like pull it straight up, basically splitting it in two.
All right. So yeah, Steel Scar pulls out his big Odachi blade and shoves it straight into this giant cube, and then you just hear him kind of let out a roar as he pulls straight up as the cube, just bits of it go flying all over the place.
Ah!
And you just a scream as it just starts to shiver and then just kind of fade away and turn into a pile of mush before your eyes. Nice job.
Steel Scar, are you okay? You look really hurt. Here, have this potion. I give him my potion.
All right.
Before he hands it to me, I stop him and I'm like, I stocked up.
Oh.
Save those for when we really need them. And I'll just take one of my potions instead. It's the minor ones, I believe.
It says 2d4 plus 2, I think.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. So I heal 8. I heal 8 hit points.
Okay.
You sure you don't want more, bud?
I am out of the red zone right now.
He's not blinking anymore.
I'm not
Oh.
blinking. I'm not blinking anymore.
So he's good. All right. I'll remove that cube from the map. All right. Cube is gone.
Sweet.
The cube is
Shall we
gone.
continue?
Was there any loot that was in him that kind of like spilled out?
Oh wow!
So you don't see any loot that was in the cube's body, but what you did notice was that this area that you're in right now is pristinely clean from the algae and stuff that you were seeing elsewhere.
I wonder if the cube ate it all?
Yeah, he's like the fish in Finding Nemo.
Yeah, just cleaned it.
Little shrimp. Whatever it
Yeah,
is.
actually, roll a history check, Elamir.
20.
20.
1.
21. Okay, that makes all the difference. So you've been in Eserim for a little bit, and kind of the word that you had heard around town was that the town had, in order to keep the sewers clean and to prevent people from having to go down there, they released some gelatinous cubes into the sewers to clean up the mess, basically, and to consume anything that was down here.
So we just killed a city employee.
Potentially, yeah.
That's clean.
Does Elamir share this with us?
I do. Just by the way, the reason the cube's down here is to clean the nasty sewer, so we've created a bigger problem now.
So, what you're saying is that the city basically created this problem on their own.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily. This is probably more of a solution rather than a problem.
It seems,
so
I mean, the way it
the-
attacked us, it seems like it was a problem to us.
Yes.
We're here to, quote unquote, clean the mess.
So the existence of the cube was before the problem in the sewers that you were sent here for. So what Elamir knows about the sewers was, that the city had basically put the cubes down here to clean the sewers, so that people didn't have to come down here and clean it or clear it out of just creatures that had been gathering up in here. And from your guys' powers of deduction, what you noticed was that there were certain doors that kind of blocked off sections of the sewers, and so you think that the city had designed the sewers in a way that there was some control over where the cubes were able to get to.
Hmm. That
That's
makes
where
sense
the other
because it
door
can't go
closed.
through doors that are sealed.
Yeah, so it seems, and I realized I had misspoke, Levy. Previously, I told you back at that pillar that it was algae and stuff. It is actually clean. This whole area is clean. So that was my bad.
So there's a chance we
Interesting.
might run into more.
Yes, that was part of the inherent danger with having cubes in the sewers, was that you could walk right into one.
Okay. I think we
But
still need to go
your
on
sewers are
because
clean.
Let's look for these before we go on. Do you remember what it looked like, Steel Scar? Like, was it on the ground? Did it like just pop out of nothing?
Steel Scar.
What
Steel
was that
Scar?
last part?
He was asking you. Basically, what he saw was as he stepped forward, the cube was there. It was almost like it was waiting for you guys.
Cool. Okay, so let's be a little bit more careful.
I would try.
You just got a lot more quiet, Caesar.
Yeah, I can't hear him at all.
Can you hear me now?
There you
Yeah.
go.
yeah.
Okay. I will try to be a little more careful with every step that I take.
You were making
Like-
enough. You were making enough perception checks, man.
Yeah, like Steve right now, he's panting because of the fact that he had to try to escape like 3 times from this gelatinous cube.
Hey, and you took it like a champ.
You
So
did.
Steel Scar right now, he's sweating. He's like, like catching his breath. Shall we push forward?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So I want to make my way like down this hallway,
Making my way downtown. All right.
like over here. I don't know if you want me to move like slowly or like push up. I want to push up to like right here.
Sure. So you get to that spot, and you can see that a long hall extends down this direction, and right in front of you, you're seeing what was a door but is currently open.
I want to make a perception and like not only look for rats this time, but now that we've encountered a like that cube creature, I want to look for that too and make sure
Okay.
that there's like I want to make sure that it's safe, it's not trapped on the floor, make more
Just walk around with your sword in front of you, kind of thing, just poking.
poking the floor, checking the ceiling. Because now that we've encountered 2 types of dangers, I want to make sure it's safe.
Sure. You can go and roll, blah, blah, blah. Roll another perception check if you'd like.
15.
15. All right, so you're able to peer down this hall, and what you can see is that the hall extends for quite some way, actually. And how far do you have dark vision? 60 feet?
60 feet.
Okay, so you're able to see...
Basically, more or less what you have uncovered. If it's 5
There you go.
feet,
So you're able to see that this hall is quite a long hall and just extends straight down. And you are noticing that the walls here are quite clean.
all right. So
no.
I look back at them and I'm like, these walls look a little too clean for my liking. We should proceed with a lot of caution.
All right.
Yeah, well, I think we just killed the cleaner, so
What if there's more than one?
Exactly. What if there's one?
then Steel Scar will lead the way.
So yeah, so I'm this time I'm gonna be taking one step at a time, making sure that the floor is safe and that the ceiling is safe because Steel Scar himself is still not sure where the rats that we fought earlier came from.
Okay. You're convinced they came from the ceiling, aren't you?
I'm convinced. Steel Scar himself is convinced that they either came from the ceiling or some hole in
All
the
right.
wall.
All right.
So I'm being very as perceptive
you guys
as I
watch.
can be.
You guys watch as Steel Scar makes his way down this hall with his sword just out in front of him, poking
Slowly.
the air in front of him
Yeah,
to
I
avoid
still have.
walking into another cube.
Is the light spell that
It's still going. It goes for an hour, and It's not been an
Okay,
hour
so
yet.
yes, I do have my blade out still, making sure that it's as safe as I believe it is.
Okay.
If you need me to roll a perception check, I
No,
will.
you're good. So just make your way forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go slow.
Why don't you go to about right here?
I'll go about right here.
Perfect. All right. So as you get closer, you die. No, I'm joking.
Wow,
So
is this
as you get
Dark Souls?
closer, you're able to see further down this hall, and you see what appears to be another gate. This one or door, but this one is closed. And you do actually see right around the corner here from where you are, you see another hall.
Hmm.
And this
So
hall,
it's over here. It's closed, right? You
yep,
said.
over there you're seeing another gate that is closed. And right here to your left, you're seeing another hall, and you're seeing what was a door that is open.
Okay.
So I signal for my compatriots to come up and join me.
I'll oblige.
And I let them know that the door up here is closed. So I tell them I believe that maybe if we cut this side, there'll be a door open. I feel like, and I stop there because I get lost in my own thoughts because my intelligence is -1. So I'm like, I feel like I have a good idea,
And you
but
lose
then
it.
I lose track of it.
All right, all right, all right. Steel Scar, go. Focus, focus, focus. What were you trying to say?
Okay, there's a door up ahead that's closed. Maybe it closed. Then I turned the wheel as we saw the door open, and you, Levy, notified us that the door we originally passed closed.
You're really breaking up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I heard like almost none of that.
But he was basically saying that this door is closed, and the
Okay.
door
Basically, this
behind
door
you
is
guys. Yeah, just
closed.
talking regular voice.
So basically, what I'm saying is this door is probably closed, as you notified us that the door over here was closed after I turned the
Mm-hmm.
wheel. So maybe we would have to use the wheel again somehow and figure out a way to the other side. But that's as much as
Yeah,
he
we can
knows.
try. What's look to your left. What's to your left right now?
So I'm gonna push up and I'm gonna turn that
All right.
that way.
So yeah. So here's what you can see in there. So you're able to see into this room. You're seeing what appears to be another door on the far side over here with a bunch of rubble and stuff on top of it. You're also able to see that there's a bunch of water collected here in the middle in this room.
Oh no.
And you're seeing a lot of other stuff in the water, but you can't quite make out what it is. And you're also seeing kind of like actual light coming from above in this room, kind of shining down right here in the middle.
I relay that to them.
That's what you can see from the angle that you're at.
All right, so I'm gonna relay that message to them, and I'm gonna push
Be
slowly.
careful. It might have those slug things again.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the floor, look at the walls, and look at the ceiling because I'm still scared of slimes and
Just
rats.
ultra paranoid. There's something gonna jump down on you.
Can you
Yes,
look in the water? The last time they came from the water.
yes. So I'm gonna go very slowly, like
Okay, so basically right here is where it actually opens up into the room, right at the water. Right
all
here is
right.
right before where it actually opens up. So if you want to take another step forward, you might be able to get a better look into the room.
So I will step there, trusting my dungeon master.
Okay. So as you're peeking in, what you're able to see is you see quite a large room, and you're seeing bits of rubble that have fallen down up here and down as well. You see two wheels on either side up here at the
Oh,
top and
no.
bottom, very similar to the ones you've seen previously. And you see some support beams, and then in the water, what you're seeing, kind of these squares here, is you're seeing just a bunch of like crates, barrels, tons of stuff that has kind of been thrown into the water. Go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you can tell exactly what kind of things you're seeing in the water.
16.
16. So yeah, it looks like broken crates. You're seeing like maybe glass that's been thrown in there as well. You do see in the water itself kind of this large collection of stuff that's just kind of in the water. And the water itself seems to be a very odd color. And as you're seeing that in the water, you're actually seeing that it's kind of that odd discoloration is kind of filtering down throughout the sewer behind you guys.
You also said that there was light coming from above, right?
Yeah, so what you can see is it looks like there's a grate directly above the center of this room.
Like it's coming down, like
There's like the light from outside, like a sewer grate,
Alright.
is directly above you.
all
What
right.
color's the water that's running by us then?
That's running by you.
Well, you said it comes from here and then it like runs down, right?
Yeah, so it's almost like you would see oil sitting on water.
Mm.
You kind of can see this kind of thing in the water that you didn't notice before because you didn't really examine the water. But yeah, there's like this slight discoloration to it.
This
The
looks
light on fire.
wrong.
So I'm gonna push one more into the room, making sure it's safe.
Okay. So as you step forward into the water, you see, like I said, a
Not
large...
in the water, but
No,
into
but
the
you're
room.
right. You're right at the edge of the water.
Mhm. I still have my sword out,
Mhm.
and I'm
So you
And
see
I'm on
a
guard.
large, just a bunch of crap on the water, and there's kind of in the center this large collection of stuff that you're just kind of trying to figure out what exactly it is. And as you're doing it, you see something start to rise out
Oh,
of
no.
the water
oh,
as just what you thought was just a bunch of different pieces of crap seemed to actually be some mass of some creature that you see like bits of roots and glass and crates and all this stuff kind of in this creature as it puts down one giant fist on the water in front of you and another fist on the water as it seems that you have disturbed this thing's rest. And as
Oh,
it kind of looks
no.
up at you, it just kind of lets out this low like blah. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
oh my
yeah.
god!
I rolled a 20.
I rolled a 21.
All right.
I rolled a 7.
Let me see what this creature gets. I did not. All right. So 25 to 20.
We're all going at the same time.
No,
21.
I'm saying who got 25 to 20. Okay, so Steel Scar got 21 again.
I got 20.
All right. So then Elamir got 20. Levy, what'd you get?
7.
All right.
It's a lucky number.
It is.
All right. So yeah, you guys see Steel Scar standing in front of this creature that just seems to stand up out of the water and just kind of letting out this low like sound. But Steel Scar is the first to react.
All right. So, is the enemy straight in the middle, or is it like covering the?
It's directly in the middle. It is currently in the water.
All
And
right.
just-
Does the water look deep, or is it shallow?
It doesn't look super deep, but it was enough for this thing to be able to be in. If you're not sure exactly, unless you could get in there and see.
I'll take a step in and see how far
Okay.
it reaches down to.
It reaches up to about your thighs.
Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. You're not
So-
like in underwater.
Do I still have the inspiration, or is that gone?
I'd say it's
Yeah.
probably been more than 10 minutes that you guys.
It's
have
been more
making
than
your
10?
way. I'd say so because you guys were kind of walking carefully down that hall.
Okay.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm gonna. Oh man, would this be considered a medium, large creature?
This is considered a medium creature.
Okay. So, as a bonus action, since I have two of them, I'm gonna reactivate my fighting spirit,
All right.
and I will use Great Weapon Master to hit it.
All right.
Thank God. 16.
16 is a hit.
Oh, thank God. My first roll was a 1. Alright, so it's up to D6. 22.
22 damage?
Yes.
Alright, so you guys see as Steel Scar steps forward into the water, pulls out his large blade, and just slashes across this creature as bits of like vine and just refuse and crap just seems to split apart and fall off this creature as the vines and pieces try and connect back together. Are you done?
Nope. I'm going to use my action surge and try to
Alright.
hit it again with
Alright,
Great Weapon Master.
go ahead and roll.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Jeez.
Oh my God. Oh,
Chunk it.
I'm going to re-roll that too. 9.
Do you
18.
double? I don't think you. It's just double dice on a crit, not the 10.
No, not the 10 doesn't double.
Yeah, it's just the dice.
It's just the dice.
Okay.
So 18. 32 damage.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I will use my action, not my second win, so that I can
I think you already used your bonus action to use the fighting spirit.
Oh no,
I
you're
think-
right.
I think
You're right.
action
So
surge just gives you
that's
another
it.
action,
That's it for my
so-
turn.
yeah, you're done. All right. Next up is Elamir.
Alright, do I have a shot from where I'm at?
I'd say so because he stepped down into the water. Oh, you might have to actually squeeze past Levy to get
Okay,
a shot.
I'll do that then. Bloop up here. I'm gonna go ahead and can you cast a bonus action first? I guess like what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to apply Hunter's Mark and then shoot.
Yes, yeah. So you would cast a bonus action. You'd use that cast Hunter's Mark as your bonus
Okay.
action.
So I can do that, and then it applies to the shot that I'm about to take as well.
Yes, but I do think that your planar warrior thing costs a bonus action, so you won't be able to use it this turn.
Right, just one or the other. Okay,
Yep.
I'll do Hunter's Mark this turn.
All right.
They're effectively the same thing. I rolled a 17.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then did 12 plus 17 damage.
All right, nice. 17 damage. So you guys watch as this arrow goes shooting into the creature as it lets out this.
Yeah.
Kind of rears back, but it's still up. Are you finished?
Yep.
All right. Next up is Levy.
Sweet. Can I kind of like squeeze past Elmer?
You can.
We're gonna leapfrog.
So I go here, kind of like I want to kind of like walk over to the side here of this
Okay.
thing, and then like actually before I walked over there, I kind of wanted to like use a bonus action and inspire Elamir.
Okay.
So I just want to look at him and just like, you got this, bud. You got this. And just like my words of reassurance are just gonna buff him up a bit, make him
Okay.
feel real good about himself.
A single tear rolls down my eyes as I believe in him.
And then I'm gonna stand over here and blast it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Plus, where's my plus? That would be a 14 to hit.
14 is a miss, unfortunately.
Dang.
So you guys watch as Levy reaches out, shoots this beam of light that just seems to bounce off the creatures. Doesn't seem to affect it at all.
Oh no.
All right, are you finished?
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
All right. Next up is the creature. So the creature just kind of lets out a roar in your face, Steel Scar, as it reaches for a slam attack on you. So first attack is going to suck. It's going to be a 9, which will miss.
Yep.
Second is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That does hit. Okay, so it's going to deal 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
10, so reduced to half.
Yep, so you're going to take 5. And
Yep.
then I need you to make a... let me see. Alright, so you are considered grappled. So as the creature hits you, you just watch these vines kind of start to curl around you in its hand as you are kind of grappled by this creature.
Oh no.
Alright, let me see.
That
Yep,
means
okay.
I can't. Attacks are at disadvantage with that, right?
I'm trying to remember what grappled does. Let me look real quick. But yeah, it does. I think it's just you might not be able to escape from it. Grappled.
Grapple.
Grappled. Alright, becomes 0. Can't benefit from bonus speed. Yeah, it's just you can't move away from it right now.
Yeah, I
So
can.
you
Attacks
can't
are at
willingly
disadvantage.
Really? Where are you seeing that? I don't see that. So grapple. The creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler.
Okay.
Do you want disadvantage? I can give you that.
Oh
This
no,
is
no,
the adventure
I
with advantage.
no.
I think that might be restrain, maybe?
I know I gotta use my actions to try to escape.
Yes. Yeah.
I gotta succeed in athletics.
Well, no, that's only because if you want to escape the grapple. So
Yeah,
basically, it's the thing's holding onto you. You can still attack it, but if you want to try and escape from the grapple, you have to you use your action to escape.
Yeah,
You don't have to escape it unless you want to.
but could I still attack?
Yeah, you can still attack. It doesn't have you restrained. It just has you grappled.
Okay.
So that is its turn. So we are back to the top with Steel Scar.
All right. I still have my fighting spirit to the end of this turn.
Yes, you do.
So I'm gonna try to hit it.
All right.
But I still have advantage even though I'm grappled.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I'm totally reading grappled wrong, that's what I'm reading. That
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
I was debating to use Great Weapon Master and I opted not to. All right, I'm gonna reroll that too. 14 points of damage.
All right. 14 points of damage as you guys watch as Steel Scar cuts this creature. Bits of it go flying, but it is still up. And I think your fighting spirit ends at this point, right?
As a bonus action, I will use my second wind.
All right.
And I will heal. I rolled a 10. Nice 12 points of damage. Or
Nice.
12
Nice.
points of healing.
All right. So you're back up 12 points.
Yes, I am.
Steel
And
Scar
my
just lets out a shout. Ah!
yes,
All
I
right.
do. And then my turn is over,
Your
and my
turn is
fighting
over.
spirit is gone.
Gone. All right. Elamir, you are up next.
All right. I will still kind of stand in the same spot and be a turret, and I will shoot my bow.
All right.
I rolled a 21.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Then 9 damage, and then Planar Warrior adds 6 more.
So did you add your Hunter's Mark as well?
Oh, that keeps going?
Yeah, so I believe
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, it's a concentration.
Okay, total 17 then.
Nice.
Okay. So you deal 17 damage to this. Sorry, hold on. I think I did that. Just trying to keep track of how much damage you dealt. So it was actually 17 instead of 14. is what it was?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, would you like to move anywhere?
I think I'm safe here.
Okay. Levy, you are up next.
Cool.
Let me
What?
kill it. Kill
I'm
it.
I'm trying. And so I'm just gonna like gather up all this eldritch energy and just kind of like, ugh.
With no magical ability of my own, I look at him and I just give him, I believe in you as well.
I'm gonna believe in the you that believes in me.
You try to give him back the
24
inspiration you gave
to
him.
hit.
That is a hit.
And that is 9 damage.
Alright. So you reach out and just let loose this blast that hits the creature. And it lets out a roar. It's looking hurt, but it is still up. So next up is the creature. So what it is going to do on its turn, since it has Steel Scar grappled, is it's going to try and engulf Steel Scar. You see as it just kind of starts to pull him in toward its writhing body. Not tentacles, but just vines and refuse and crap. So let's see real quick. Okay, so yeah, you are grappled at this point. And
I am grappled at this point.
Yep, and so let's just go ahead and put your guy. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So I'll go ahead and move the creature so it has you grappled, and it is going to actually move up toward Elamir.
No.
As you guys watch as Steel Scar is just engulfed by this creature, and you can see him through the creature, but he's stuck in there. So let me see real quick.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see if you take the damage now. At the start of each of them. Okay, so yeah, it just basically engulfed you, and has now moved forward up toward Elamir, and that is the end of its turn.
Oh no!
Sorry, back to the top at Steel Scar.
I'm somebody's dinner.
So Steel Scar, you are currently blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. As you are just being crushed by the weight of this creature that has engulfed you.
Trash monster.
So the only thing you can attempt to do is try and escape.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually, I'm sorry, you can't do anything. So it says, the engulfed target is blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe, and it must succeed on a DC. Okay. Constitution saving throw at the start of each of the mound's turns, or take. Yeah, so you are stuck. So you really can't do anything on your turn. So we move down to Elamir.
Alright. Can I move back safely?
If you take a step back, it will get a swipe at you.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh no. I'm fucked.
I think I'm just gonna pray that this arrow does what it needs to do then.
You will have... did you take Sharpshooter? I don't remember.
I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. Because you would have disadvantage.
No, with Sharpshooter, he can still shoot him, I think.
Well, that's what I was going to look up. If he didn't have Sharpshooter, he would have disadvantage.
It says attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage. You ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he still has disadvantage.
You have disadvantage. So either you would take...
I'm so close?
Yeah, it's because it's right on top of you. So either you can take the attack with disadvantage, or you can scoot back and it would get an attack against you. And then you
what does the inspiration do again?
Inspiration lets you roll a d6, I think. Is it
Yep.
a d6? So
Yeah,
so you would
anything.
roll, and you could, in addition to your d20 and all your other modifiers, you would add it. You would roll a d6 and add that roll.
Okay, I'll just roll twice.
Okay.
I'll take the disadvantage. First one is an 18.
All right.
Second one is a 12. And then you're saying I can roll a d6 and add it to that?
So did you add... Yeah, so roll a d6 to add it to the 12.
4.
So that's 16.
16.
That is a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank
Elamir,
you.
you're just watching as this giant
Elamir.
creature moving toward
Literally
you.
just standing one spogling.
Exactly.
Oh,
see a good roll damage.
Okay, 6 damage for that, and then Planar Warrior adds 3 more, so 9.
You still get Hunter's Mark.
+2, 11.
Okay. So you dealt 11 damage. Let me see what we're sitting at here. You gonna stay there, or do you want to move somewhere?
I will move, and he'll attack me, right?
Yeah. So you're kind of stuck there.
Alright.
Okay.
So you are gonna move.
Yep.
So then it is gonna get an attack against you. So.
Okay.
Didn't roll great. Does a 11 hit you? Don't think
Nope.
so. Nope. All right. So you were able to step back as the creature just has a big old what looks to be some sort of paw swipes at you, but you're able to move past it.
Heck yeah,
Next
it's
up
like a
is
trash
Levy.
monster.
Sweet. Trying to think. What do I want to do here? I only have a few spell slots left. This is the problem. I'm gonna hit it with another Eldritch Blast. It's pretty much the only things I can do at the moment.
Okay.
And I want to move. 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
2 damage. Wow, that was a really low roll.
All right. So it does 2 damage as the Eldritch Blast hits the creature. Creature is still up.
Would I be able to walk like this direction at all?
So that rubble will be difficult terrain. So
that half movement over that one?
Yeah, half movement over
Oh
that.
no.
Okay, that's fine. So I have 30 feet of movement. So this would be like 10 to move over that one. And then what about the wheel?
You could slide by that.
Okay, so could I get to here? Theoretically?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get there fine.
Okay.
Yeah, theoretically you'll be able to make it there.
Yeah, you could even
Okay.
run through the water if you wanted to. Okay.
No, I don't want to get wet.
He said I don't want to get wet.
No.
All right. So next up is the creature. So let's see. All right. So Steel Scar, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, hold on. Hey. So 18.
18. All right. So you can feel as this creature is just trying to compress and squish you, but you're able
So
to just
constrict me basically, right?
Yeah, but you're able to just fight it off and prevent any damage that this thing might be causing against you.
Oh, thank goodness.
So the creature is going to look at Elamir in this hall. As Elamir, you just watch as it just kind of opens its mouth and just lets loose this burst of fire that just goes spewing down the hall toward you.
What?
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fire?
Yep.
What?
15.
15. Alright. That is a success, so you'll take half damage. So it dealt 18 damage, so you're going to take 9 points of fire damage as this fire just shoots down this hall and just ignites everything.
I'd also like to cast Absorb Elements. It's a reaction.
Okay.
To half that again.
Okay, so then you'll be taking 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice. Elamir clutch.
All right, and then the creature is going to move up toward you, Elamir, with Steel Scar still inside.
No.
All right. Next up is back to the top with Steel Scar. Steel Scar, you are still restrained inside this creature. Let's try to see if you get a chance to escape, but I'm not seeing any way that you get to escape.
So the creature just eats him and holds him, and he can't
that's
do
what it
anything?
looks like. I'll look it up to make sure I'm not reading it wrong, but
So am I basically screwed if I'm inside the creature?
yeah, it's just trying to eat you up. Let me see. I want to make sure. Because when I originally put this together, I'm like, oh, they get try to escape, and I'm reading, I'm like,
Please. Cause I feel so screwed inside of it right now.
It's okay, we feel screwed outside of it too.
All right, so it looks like you might be able to try and escape. I'm trying to see. So she might
Please?
now be attacking. Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, something's better than nothing. So far, I'm screwed. I can't do nothing if what he says is true.
Alright, you can try and escape, yeah. I'll let you try and escape.
Okay, so what do I gotta roll what, like
So,
strength?
yeah, let's roll a... Yep. Strength. Or let's make it... We'll just do strength. Yeah, strength check.
Strength check or saving throw?
Check. You're trying to muscle your way out.
Alright, strength. Come on, die. Natural 1.
Alright.
No!
You try and make your way out, but this creature has you restrained
It
well.
It has me overpowered.
It does.
No!
As you just feel the weight of it crushing down on you. Back to Elamir.
All right. Since he's right up on me, and I just cast Absorb Elements, I am going to bring out my short sword and try to attack him melee-wise.
Okay. I would say you probably only be able to pull out one sword right now.
Okay.
Quick enough to be able to
That
take a
is
slash at
fine.
this thing.
And then I did roll a 15.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Yes.
So 1d6 plus 4.
So you're gonna have to
that's-
add. Don't forget, you get to add your planar warrior. Your
Hunter's Mark.
actually, you should hold on. I need you to make a concentration check, real quick. So
Okay.
roll a d20.
Roll higher
I
than
rolled a
10.
1.
Yeah, you rolled a
No.
1.
Yeah.
All right.
Hunter is gone.
Then your hunter's mark is gone. Basically, whenever
Okay.
you have a spell that's a concentration spell and you're concentrating on it, if you take damage, you have to roll to basically keep concentrating on it. But you did not roll high enough, so
Okay. So Hunter's Mark's gone.
Yep.
So I rolled a 5 plus 4, so my natural damage is 9.
mhm.
And then
You'll add
for Planar
Planar
Warrior, add 8, so that's 17.
and then you get to add the
And then Absorb Elements,
yeah.
3 more.
So 21.
Yes.
All right. Let me add this up real quick. Make sure we're doing good. All right, the creature is still alive, but it's looking rough as it is moving,
Just die
standing,
already.
staring you down, Elamir. And next up, do you want to move anywhere? Or do you want to stay right there?
No, like a popular TV show, I'm just gonna stand and scream at the giant creature in front
Alright.
of me being
Yeah, you're
worthless.
just watching
Go.
this creature going, "Ugh." You're just staring down this hulking mass of crap just standing in front of you.
Yeah.
As you can see your friend Steel Scar, or associate Steel Scar, trapped inside.
Just waving.
I have no air, right?
Yeah, you are restrained, yes.
And
you're,
I'm
you're doing
am I
alright right
considered
now.
suffocating?
You cannot breathe, but you are able to hold your breath for right now.
Yeah, because if breath is based on my con, right?
You're good right now. It's only, keep in mind, it's only been like a total of like 12 seconds.
Yeah, because if I'm correct, I should have a total of 2 minutes. Because
Yeah, you
it
should be
isn't a
good.
minute per score.
I think so, something like that.
Yeah.
You're
All right,
good.
so I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. Nice.
Alright, Levy, you are up.
Cool. So I'd probably be able to move here, right? Kind of like this area.
Yeah, you can move there.
Okay, so I want to move here and then like blast it with Eldritch Blast again.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
10 did not hit it.
10 is a miss, unfortunately. Alright.
I have nothing else. I'm like pretty much spent.
Alright. Do you want to move
I
anywhere
have
else?
I have a
Stay there?
spell, but like nothing at the moment.
Alright, so you're gonna stay right there?
Yeah.
Alright. Next up is the creature. So Steel Scar, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
19.
19. Okay. You are able to resist again as you feel the weight of the creature pushing down on you, but you're just able to hold strong as it's trying to compress you and smash you.
I can survive, but I can't escape. No.
All right, but the creature is going to swipe at you, Elamir, with its giant, tentacly, viney paws. So first attack's going to be a 22.
Hits.
And then a roll for the second attack is going to be a 23.
Hits.
Ooh.
All right, so you're going to take... So you're going to take 7 damage for the first hit.
Ouch.
12 damage for the second hit. And you are
Oof.
also considered grappled by the creature.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. None of that was elemental damage.
No, none of it was.
Cool. Alright, nothing up. I guess that's done then.
All right, we are back up to the top at Steel Scar. Steel Scar, you can attempt to escape the creature.
I gotta roll straight strength, right?
Yep.
Natural 20!
All right.
Oh
You
my
are
god!
able to push
Thank
your way
you!
out as you guys see Steel Scar just letting loose just a cry as he tumbles out the, we'll say the back of the creature for right now, since Elamir's in front of you.
Like the
Thank
rhino
you!
scene from Mace Ventura.
Exactly. You just crawl
Thank
right
you,
out of the
nice
rhino's
guy.
butt. Is what you did. All right.
Oh my god!
We are back to Elamir.
That's my whole turn? Just
That's your whole
escaping?
turn. Your action. You can. That was your action. You can attempt to move if you want.
Oh, shoot.
And then it grapples you again?
No, I will. Elamir is considered grappled right now, right?
He is grappled right now. Yes.
Oh no, I already. Break. I'm gonna. Shoot. I'm gonna stay where I'm.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay.
All right. All right, Elamir, your turn.
Yep, I'll just try to hack at it with the short sword again.
Okay. I'd say you could pull up both short swords at this point if you want to.
Okay. How does that work when rolling for 2?
So you just roll d20 for each
Twice.
weapon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically your main hand and your offhand.
Yeah.
First one's a 12.
Total.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be a miss.
Second one's a 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, and then 8 plus
So it'll
planar.
just be the dice roll, and then if you want to add planar warrior.
Yeah. So 8 plus planar warrior 1. so
Actually,
9.
does that cost a bonus action to trigger planar warrior?
Yes.
Okay,
Then
so
you
then
can't.
you can only hit with the sword. You can't trigger planar
Yeah.
warrior.
That's fine. 8 damage then.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh shit!
Grappled. Okay. I guess what I'd want to do is in like one swift motion, chop off the thing that's grappling me, and then like on the downswing, kind of like drive it in and up.
Through its chest or something like that?
Yeah.
All right, so
Whatever it is in front of me.
So the creature is slowly, right, its vines are like wrapped around you as it's slowly pulling you toward itself. Its chest kind of starting to open up, similar to what you saw happen to Steel Scar. And you're like, no, this isn't happening. So you just like swipe down as you just cut right through the vines that are holding on to you as it lets out this. And as it just starts to scream, you shove the sword right through its, what you would imagine to be like its throat. And the creature just lets out another guttural howl as it and just expires, falling to the ground in front of you. You guys watch as this creature slumps down, and Elamir is standing there, breathing heavily, as you guys are done with this creature.
We did it.
As soon as the creature falls, I rush up to Elamir and with my strength, I lift him up on my shoulder and I like just let out a battle cry in victory.
All right, so you run over and just pick up Elamir and scream.
Yep, I
Thank you,
literally
Marcus.
lift him up on one of my shoulders, my full strength, and let out a battle cry.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Do we want to take a short rest and like kind of like recover and loot this area and stuff like that?
I
Yeah,
look
okay.
at I look at Levy and I tell him maybe we should go back to where that campsite was at and rest there.
Yeah.
Which was like down here, the campsite that we saw.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
down there. Before you go, so what you guys are able to see in the water, right, as you finally have a chance to breathe and look around. So you're just seeing crates, and the glass you saw previously, as you're looking at it, actually you're realizing is a bunch of alchemy, potions, poisons, all sorts of things that seem to have been thrown down here into this sewer. And it seemed like the creature was just there consuming everything that was being thrown down in there.
Can I make an investigation check to see what's still is still intact?
Yeah, you can look around.
Yeah,
Is that
I'd like to help
investigation?
him with that if.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'll go like over here in this area and like make an investigation on all like the crates, boxes, whatever's there.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Should we both roll?
Yeah, we'll both roll.
Yeah, you both
Actually, yeah, we'll both roll. Each one rolls once. That's a 19.
I have a
Minus
19 as well.
minus
All right.
1, so I have 18.
have 19.
Levy beat you. All right, so as you guys start rummaging through these crates and whatever you can find, you find the following things. You find 4 potions of healing,
All right.
2 potions of giant strength,
Ooh.
1 potion of fire resistance. And the last 2 potions, you're not exactly sure what they are. I'm sorry, you actually find 4 other potions that you're not exactly sure what they are.
So 4
One of them,
potions of healing, 2 giant strength. What else?
so you find a potion of fire resistance.
All right.
And then the last 4 potions, you're not exactly sure, but it looks like 2. Basically, there are 4 potions, but 2 sets. So 2 of them are the same, and the other 2 are the same. One of them is kind of this orangey kind of mixture. You're not sure exactly, but it seems to kind of bubble.
So
And
2
then
of them are orange.
Yep. And then the second one seems to bubble as well, but it's like this grayish, kind of sludgy look.
We guys, we could ask Amber about this probably.
True.
But I don't know what they are.
Maybe once we. And like Steel Scar is heavy
Breathing
breathing,
heavily.
basically telling him that we can do it once we're done in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm down to go back to that camp and take a short little break. Kind of like
Catch,
rest up, recover.
catch our breath.
Okay. So you guys are going to head back and catch your breath.
I
Yeah.
got pwned.
So
What?
I'm gonna again
Okay.
if I'm gonna lead us back, I will keep take
There was
caution.
nothing on the monster corpse, right? Like it wasn't anything inside
No,
of it.
you didn't find anything actually on the monster. You just found
Okay.
all that stuff gathered around in that area that it was in. Like I said, it seemed to be just consuming whatever was being tossed down there.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll make our way to the campsite. I don't know if it's cool if it's just like go all the way over
That's fine.
there.
Yeah, you're
unless-
able to make your way down there to the campsite without any issues.
Some
All
fast
right.
travel.
It's a fast travel.
So you guys
We'll
are going to
do
take a
our-
short rest?
Yeah, and I'll do Song of Rest again.
Okay.
All right.
What does that do?
It lets you
You can roll
add.
2d6.
What is it right now?
I think it's if you roll a hit die to heal during a short rest,
Yeah.
you can add
Yep.
an extra 2d6.
It's 1d6 right now.
1d6.
Later.
Okay. And the hit die, yeah, would be the whatever's near your hit points.
Awesome. I'm back up to full again. Oh my god.
That was close.
Okay, sorry. What kind of healing do I do during a short rest?
So you can spend a hit dice. Since you're level 4 ranger, you have 4 d8s that you can spend to heal yourself. That's
4
kind of just,
D8s.
that's no magic. That's just you saying like your
Okay.
normal vitality. And then you can add an extra d6 to that. Roll that as well to heal from Levy's Song of Rest.
Yeah, with that D6, I'm basically up to full again.
There you go.
And I'm just like sitting like next to the campfire, basically with some of the
There is no
items
fire.
that I got.
There's a leftover campfire.
No, yeah, but since I have like hold on, where is it? I have like some from my soldier background. I have some like flints and stuff where I
Okay.
can basically
You want to
fire
start a
again.
fire?
I
Okay, yeah, you're
I
able
start a
to
small little fire.
you're able to start a small fire as you guys just sit around it and catch your breath.
Yes. So
Cool.
we can light up this room because I want to say that maybe after the short rest, the light spell would more or less be
Yeah,
gone.
it'll be going out.
Yeah, so that I'll start a fire due to
Okay.
that.
Sounds good. So as you guys are kind of just sitting there mulling over,
Levy, you're on the fire. You gotta move.
you're in the fire. You gotta
I
move,
was
Levy.
cold.
But as you guys have just had a moment to sit and kind of think about what's happened,
I sit there contemplating my life decisions.
there you go. What has led you to a sewer full of crap and getting eaten by a literal
Being eaten
creature
by a
of crap.
creature.
But yeah, you're thinking that due to people throwing stuff into this sewer, that creature was able to basically consume and exist from that.
Perhaps
Before-
that's what was causing the two-headed rats as well.
Yeah, so I
Um,
want to.
Potions?
Yeah, so you're thinking that based on the fact that you saw that kind of substance in the water, that
Mhm.
now as you guys are walking through the sewers, you're noticing it kind of permeates the sewers here. It seems that it's running through the sewers, that maybe those potions were causing, this problem that they were seeing in the sewers.
Still haven't figured out who's causing this, though.
No,
Maybe-
you've not figured out
Maybe
who's causing
maybe
it.
it's the whole city just being litter bugs and causing
I
all
don't know.
these
Those
issues for
supplies.
themselves.
Those supplies were pretty specific and special. It seemed. So, like, it just leads me to believe that it would be more of an intentional thing to be putting those kind of like alchemical supplies down here.
Well, you seem smarter than I, so maybe I'll just follow your conclusions because
I'm moderately intelligent.
I'm not intelligent, so I'm just following whatever you say. My Steel Scar's guess was like people are just being litter bugs because that seems the most reasonable to him with his intelligence.
Yeah, and when you guys were going through, it wasn't just those you saw a ton of crap down there. That was just the stuff that you found that seemed to actually still, like, the vials weren't destroyed. The
Yeah,
stuff
it's like
was
that's what I'm
still
saying.
in
Based
there.
on what you said and stuff that was destroyed, the Steel Scar would just assume that they're just litter bugs and they brought this upon themselves.
So, do we want to explore the northern half of these sewers, or do we want to go back and like make a report and kind of basically be like, "Hey, we found out what's going on down here. These alchemy chemicals are like making this happen," or do we want to like explore north a bit more and make sure that we didn't miss anything?
I would look at Levy and I'd be like, I was just hired to protect you. So, whatever decision you make, I will follow suit.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. That's great to know. But
I'm not the decision maker here. I'm just here to flex on them.
I think we go.
great. How about
I don't
can
think
you
we have-
describe how you're feeling? Are you cloudy or are you sunny? How do you feel right now?
I feel exhausted.
Yeah. So a bit more cloudy then.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys are pretty exhausted.
Yeah,
The
Steel
two-
Scar is
the two
pretty
short
exhausted,
rests.
especially
The two
Especially
short
after
rests have really taken it out of you guys. Like you're
Yeah.
like, I don't know how much more I can push at this point.
yeah, Steel Scar is feeling pretty exhausted, especially after being
Eaten.
consumed by a freaking creature and being out of breath for like 24 seconds.
Okay.
True.
So well, let's see if we can get these doors open with those two wheels in that room. See what those do. And if we can open up that door, then that should lead us out.
You're the one that's gonna be taking all the information down, so I'll go with what you say.
Yep.
Yep. Sounds like a good
Sounds
plan.
good.
We can come back if needed.
Yep.
So you guys are going up top to where you fought the monster.
Yeah.
See if we
Okay.
can
Yeah,
check these wheels.
Yeah, we'll go to where we fought the monster then. I'm gonna follow whatever Levy suggests, since he's quote unquote the
Okay.
one that was hired as the one to write everything.
Okay, so you guys make your way back up there. Yeah, there seems to be some rubble in front of the room, but after or the door, but after a few minutes, you're able to kind of clear that out of the way, and then you can try and turn one of the door or the little wheelie things there if you'd like.
I'll give it a shot.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
which
gonna be up
one?
there too. Hold
Which
on.
I'll
one
try
are
to
you
turn the north
turning?
one.
Okay, go ahead and roll and make a strength check.
Oh
Ooh, that's
boy.
Or
a-
actually, I think I
big
gave
fail
him. I think
there.
I gave him athletics. So athletics.
Okay, that brought it from a 4 to a 5. So
All right.
thank you for that, Grace.
You try, but it does not move for you.
And I'm gonna try to turn the bottom one.
Okay.
So athletics again.
Yep.
25.
All right. So you're able to turn it as you
Yep.
watch this door in front of you kind of open halfway.
Which one? This one right here?
Yep, that one kind of opens halfway.
Halfway. Would that be enough to let us through?
You think you could probably crawl under there?
Do we want to try to spin the other one at the same time? Could I go over and since you're holding this one, Steel Scar, I'll go help Elamir on the
Hold
other
on.
side. Do it.
Before he gets there, if I let it go, will it close again?
No, it doesn't. It seems like once you get it to the spot, it clicks.
All right. If it clicks, then I also will move up here in this different terrain and
Move
help
triangle down.
help
Okay.
Levy with moving this one here.
Then Levy, go ahead and roll, but you get advantage on your athletics check.
Woo! It's gonna be awful. 14.
That is enough. You guys watch as Levy is able to. You didn't think he had it in him, but he's able to muscle this wheel as it starts to turn, and you watch as the door fully opens.
You know what I picture? I picture Levy trying to do it, but it's basically me turning it and him just holding onto it.
Yeah, I'm just like holding on and you're moving it, but like I can like lift my feet a little bit and I'm still moving.
Yeah, that's exactly what I picture. I basically do all the work, but you feel accomplished.
That's right.
And then when I get up, whew, that was tough, guys.
Muppet.
And you just see me like sit down for a second, catching my breath after doing all the work.
There you go.
That same thing
Exactly.
basically happens in the Muppet Treasure Island movie.
Exactly.
That's actually what we're
And
doing.
I say, it was so easy because I loosened it for you, so we
you
can
go.
go now.
So yeah, I would say that I'll take point in front of everybody and just
Okay.
lead us towards the exit.
All right. So for the sake of brevity,
We make
you
it out?
guys, yeah, you guys make your way out of the sewers, and as you step out into what is now seems to be getting into the late afternoon, early evening hours, you step out into the city of Eserim, and
All right.
I think that is where we will leave off for tonight.
Woo!
yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Can I do a perception check to see if I smell?
You don't have to roll a perception. You know,
A
you
natural
smell.
20.
You smell.
We stink.
All right, awesome. I think that's it for tonight then.
Cool.
Awesome. No, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, if you want to keep up with us, make sure to follow us at the Goblin_Gazette on Twitter, or visit our website, thegoblingazette.com, so you can keep up with anything related to this podcast. Or if you're interested in video game reviews, check us out there as well.
That's right. You can also follow the Specific Adventure with Advantage Twitter account as well, which is ADV with ADV, or at, so it's at ADV with ADV. So
Yes, so
Adventure
make sure
with
you follow-
Advantage.
Yes, make sure you follow us on Twitter, guys, and we see you next Saturday.
All right, yes. We're a shoot for next Saturday, assuming I don't lose my voice, I think.
No, that's why. If anything was to go wrong, make sure you follow us on Twitter just so you can
Exactly.
any updates that we post. And good night to everybody.
There we go. All right, guys. So long. Thanks for watching.
Thank you
See
for watching,
ya.
guys.